Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to prep the boat for the mast coming off because we need to replace all our rigging, so just need to get everything disconnected, everything prepared to make the rigger's life easier. So first things first, need to get this bimini top folded away so it's out of the way. Might even fold the spray hood down, but I might do that when I move the boat later. So that's how easy it is to put that away. So that's the Genoa all done. Just tied those up so they're nice and neat. At least that's the hardest job out of the way. It's hot, sweaty work today. Doesn't look it, but it's quite warm today actually. Next I think we'll tackle mainsail and all the running rigging, and then last thing I'll disconnect all the electrics from there. So first things first, we need to undo all the knots at the end of the lines, make sure they run free through the clutches. So managed to get the boom and sail in one. Bit of a squeeze, not gonna lie. Don't know if it'll come out, but so I think we are about done. Let's have a look what it's looking like now. God, it looks weird without a boom on, I tell you, and no sails. So I think that's us about good. I was contemplating taking the spray hood down, but I think it'd be more in the way if it was taken down. So all that's left is get rid of that boat hook, because that's just going to be in the way. So yeah, all that's left is the mast electrics. Now obviously two of them are on plugs, which is the lights up the mast, but then obviously we've got our wind vane and VHF, so these are obviously all made off at the ends. The VHF has got a plug on it, so we do have a junction box that I put in down here on the compression post under the mast. So what I might do actually is cut those in there and then join them and then just pull them out here. save dismantling, because I'd have to dismantle all the cupboards on that side of the boat all the way back to where the VHF is, which is under the speaker there where the winch is. So that's an absolute nightmare. Don't really fancy doing that. So let's see, and then we should be good. Just tied all the rigging ropes up there. Van can stay on, it's not really in the way anywhere. Yeah, so hopefully it all should come off fairly easily. Well, that'll be the rigger on the day. I think pretty much what I'm doing now is as much as you could expect from anybody. God, looks so weird. Super. Right, well, I think that's us done. All the electrics disconnected, boom's off, all running rigging's tied to the mast, sails are off. I think job's a good one. It does look like it is about to absolutely chuck it down, so I'm gonna get off. But that's what we are now left with. A boomless boat with no sails on it, looking rather sad.
Good afternoon, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just there. Am I okay to proceed over to the fuel berth?
Icarus to Gunway, yes, all clear to proceed. I'll see you down there in a moment. Over.
I think I'm waiting for as many things. Icarus out. So that's Icarus on the fuel dock, all tied up, ready for tomorrow. So what they end up doing is they'll move it right to the end of the pontoon where Barracuda is, and then the jib on the crane there can reach over, take the mast off. Oh. So it is meant to be gusting up into mid to high 20s tomorrow. So the rigger's still okay with doing it. I spoke to him the other day. I think the marina are fairly happy. Yeah, and she's all tied up, waiting to go. So that was alright. It blew off the dock a little bit while poor Mike was trying to cleat off all the lines that I threw to him. But yeah, it was some total of about 150 metres. We were just next to that yellow boat in the distance there. Oh, it's a gorgeous evening. Sun's out, which is nice. So next stage is obviously getting the mast off. I'm in work, so unfortunately there won't be any footage of the mast coming off, but I'll show you what it's like when it's down and off. So this is Icarus with the mast off. I'll just jump on board and tie her up a bit better. So that's tied up a little bit better, and appears to be a visitor in our spot. Crossbow over there, nice big powerboat. So it's a lovely sunny day. So I'll show you the mast next. I've got a little bit of work to do on it, and then we should be good to go back on. So there's the mast. All the rigging's off, spreaders are off. There with the rigger, so you'll sort that out. So all we need to do really is just need to sort this mast light out. It got knocked off and was only quickly put back on to get us back in the water. So that needs a little dose of looking at. I'll just check all the pulleys and stuff and halyards while I can as well. All the electrical connections. We have a bit of a problem with our Windex. It's been nipped by a bird, so now it's just sort of free moving. So might tape both these ends, because even that end moves now as well. Because normally every time we come to the boat it's like sort of pointing in a weird direction. So I'll have a go at that. That's just to stop birds sitting on top, which has worked pretty well. So just about done everything. So redone the mast light with these plastic spacers, so that's done. Redone the VHF. I actually put this on by climbing the mast with the mast still up, which is quite awkward to do. So it was just bolted in, the foot here was bolted in on the top here, and it was just cable tied around. So re-drilled out that bracket so it actually fits through and is on properly. Windex, I've just epoxied the end there to stop it spinning, so once that's set I think that'll be pretty good. I've noticed some wear on our main halyard there. So this mast wasn't original with the boat, so it's come off another boat which actually had a swivel on the forestay. So our forestay doesn't have a swivel, it just has this wire rope that tensions the sail up. So this mast would have had a forestay with a swivel on it, so that is where you feed what loaded this line, which would be what you hoist your foresail up the track with, goes through that and then goes on sort of an angle to where the swivel is on the forestay. It just stops the line wrapping around the top of the forestay. So our main halyard is actually chafing on that, which is a bit annoying. So don't really know whether it'd be better if either took that off or just run our mainsail through it, I'd probably be inclined to actually just take that off, because if we did ever change it to a forestay with a swivel, then we'd either have to take the mast off to do something with it anyway, so or at least climb the mast to change all the swivel out and stuff. So, you know, screwing that back in wouldn't be a major issue. It's quite a nice day, quite choppy. It's an onshore wind, so will be a little bit choppy out there, but it's nice day. Hopefully it'll be nice for the long bank holiday weekend, because I think that's the next time we're going to be able to get out sailing. So this is our foil off our rotor stay furler. The rigger has just had to cut, you know, he's going to have to cut that inch off with it. He's had to break off to get off the furler. So it shouldn't be an issue. I think we've got about 4 or 5 inches in play in our sail. I think our sail only used to come up to around here on the foils anyway, so shouldn't be an issue losing it, but we won't be able to tell once I'm going to put the sail back on, which will be one night once the mast's up, so hopefully it's not too windy and not too problematic. But that's it. Well, just putting the Genoa back on, and I've realised that the riggers put the rope back on the furler the wrong way around, so just have to take that off. So that's the Genoa back on, furled round the correct way. I think our sail is just popping out the top of the foil where we had to lose a little bit, and I'm not sure if the pulley it pulls up with is crossed or not, so it's quite hard to pull up, but I'll have to climb the mast to have a look at that, so might do that tomorrow, or might just leave it for now and see how we get on. But it's taken about 3 hours just to get the Genoa on. So still got all the boom and everything to put back on. That's boom's back on. Most of the running rigging is back on. Just need to reconnect the electrics before I put that halyard back on. Oh, this is our new rigging, which is good. It's before we actually had a shackle here to extend it because the rigging wasn't quite long enough. So, because this mast is slightly taller than originally what was on Mirages. So it's looking good. Had a bit of a wrestle getting everything back on, but it's alright. So I'll finish off tomorrow, which means we might not be able to go for a sail, but we'll see. It's nice and peaceful today. There's not a lot of people around. A lot of people have gone out today. So hopefully we'll get it all finished tomorrow and then go off sailing again. Should be good. Right, that's everything back connected. To show you what I've done with the aerial. So that's on one of the Shakespeare zero shoulder joint, and then there's our terminals for the wind vane. And that's been knocked slightly out of the line because I just turned it on to try it and it's not pointing in the right direction. So I'll have to have a look at that. Also, I'll just show you our cockpit cover that wasn't up when we did the boat tour. So there you can see all the panels. So this panel zips there and there and lifts up. That one zips there and lifts up, and the back panel zips also around the back stay there. And everything's back connected on the boat, so it should be all good to go. Just been dodging the rain a bit today, but that's all the electrics back connected. Halyard bag's back on. Been busy today, quite a few people coming in and out. And that's it, so hopefully the next one will be another sailing video. As always, if you like the videos, please subscribe. Cheers guys, see you later.